Okay, Tony.
Where's the intro?
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to 6 Degrees of a Belly Dancer. The views and opinions expressed here are those of the host and do not represent the views of Son Large or Felony in Progress. This program also contains strong language not intended for those under the age of 18. Thank you and enjoy the show. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Not yet.
Hey everybody, thank you and welcome to 6 Degrees of a Belly Dancer. My name is Tony and we've got a great show for you brought to you in part by Son Large for all of your belly dancing needs and felony in progress when a misdemeanor just won't do. And hey people, stick with it long enough, a felon, you could become president. Anyway, we are here and having a great time, my partner Shasha, and we've got a very special guest with us today, Bryan Askmi. And we got a great show for you today. Tell me what we got happening today, Shasha.
Oh, well, we sound really good today, so it's going to be a really good one. I just forgot to set my timer. I'll do that. Meanwhile, Bryan, thank you for your patience last time. I learned a lot since then. And wow, your flute sure came in good. Is that what that was called, a flute? What was that?
Oh, yeah.
It's just a
That
flute?
was
That looks
gift
pretty
that I
elaborate
got
for a
'cause
flute.
I played.
Oh,
Well, for a
sounds
second, when we first started coming in, for a second, I thought I was at a Grateful Dead drum circle there for a minute. Take me back to the early 90s when I used to have a lot of fun. But very good drumming, all in all said. But
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Bryan is he says hack of many trades. I beg to differ, my good sir. I say jack of many trades and master of many. He is in like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 bands here. A couple of them are world renowned and a lot of them are award winning, and he's like been our drummer for over 30 years in the belly dance community. He's drummed for Son Large. He's drummed for my old group,
well,
Whirlwinds. Drummed for
as, as,
everybody. You just
as
heard
you
him.
guys would all know, the percussionist is the heart and soul of any good band. So,
Well, does he does more than the percussion in the bands. Like, Bryan, what is your
so
main?
are
What's
are
your
you are you are you a
main band?
Levon Helms when it comes to being a percussionist?
As far as percussion goes, I actually started learning that back in '97, and I started in the Middle Eastern style, actually. And it wasn't until several years later that I actually started playing a drum set. But I had already been a guitarist, and I had been in a band starting in junior high school. I started on the alto saxophone, and I played French horn for a little bit, but got my first guitar when I was 12, so I'm just kind of every
Wow,
little bit
yeah.
of music in my life I can get, I think, is good.
Awesome. Very cool. Wow. That's
Main.
amazing. Who are some of your favorite percussionists?
Um, I don't know if many people listening would know who they are. I think
Yeah,
Hassan
Try me,
Ramsey
bud.
is a good one. He's because the names I'm giving you right now are like basically Arabic drummers.
Arabic
So
drummers, yeah.
yeah, so Hossam Ramzi is a good one. Isam Hushan is, I believe, from Syria, but he moved here to the United States, and I've taken a couple of workshops from him. Um, as
Nice.
far as
Asa
American
Malaka
drummers
Alaikum.
go, I think Neil Peart and
See right there, you just
Yes.
said one of my gods. Okay,
There
I
you go.
am like a
Jerry's
through and
gonna
through
have-
Rush fan to the max. I mean, and when we lost Neil, that was a bad day for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
What were
and
you thinking of, Tony?
huh?
Asking Brian what drummers that he what drummers were you thinking of that he would be influenced by? I mean, being that was Middle Eastern percussion.
Ooh, yeah, with Middle Eastern percussion is a little
What's your names?
different. I don't collect a lot of that, but as far as drummers go in particular, I mean, Neil is definitely one of those. Stuart Copeland, hands down, one of my favorite drummers of all time. Herb, the ginseng drummer, Herb Alexander from Primus, one of my favorites. Um,
Do you remember our second podcast, Tony? We talked about belly dancing. And we
right.
talked about a drummer. And the first drummer that Brian said, Hassam Ramzi, very, very famous name. I think he even played with Led Zeppelin on tour back then. I mean, I read that in Hassam Ramzi's CD.
Yeah, it was on the
And other
recorders.
people like alongside of
So he's probably
Zeppelin,
like
but-
known with like Ravi Shankar, that kind of thing.
well, on that episode, we went to Hassam Ramzi's website to remember live, and
Right.
I was so surprised. It was like completely, what is that religion? It was all pushing Scientology, and I was
Right.
like, "Whoa, this isn't even about drumming." Remember, I was freaking out. I'm like, I
Right.
didn't even know that, and then I thought I was going to get a whole bunch of mail after that.
Oh, jeez. Well,
But I thought maybe you would have heard of Hassam Ramzi because that's pretty well. I mean, that's pretty mainstream for the Middle Eastern, and who's the Isam? Isam is
Yeah.
that
Isam Hushan.
Isam? That's all the belly dancers know him. Everybody's danced with him except for me.
so have you traveled to the Middle East, Brian?
I have not had the opportunity yet.
From Buffalo, New York, though. But have you been out of the country? I won't go.
I have been to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. I've been to Tijuana, Mexico, and I went on honeymoon cruise to the Bahamas.
Hey,
That's about it.
Did you hear that? Honeymoon cruise. I bet there are so many people who know Brian out there that did not know that he used to be married. That is mind blowing. Please tell us how many years you were married.
I got married in 2000, and we divorced in early 2005, so it was just under 5 years.
I'm sorry. I've been
Well,
married to my wife for
never knew.
close to 20 years, and I could never see myself. Well,
Tony's basically Archie Bunker over there.
pretty much. But my kids are out of the house. They're moved out. They're going to college. They're taking care of themselves. So all the time now that we have is me and my wife, which is perfect, and our dogs. So
Yeah, that sounds cozy.
I try. I got my, gigantic collection here behind me that keeps me busy 24 hours a day, including my full-time job that I do 90 hours every 2 weeks.
Thank you for coming in for this because we screwed up yesterday, part one, I call it. But that was a complete
Hey,
practice.
But it's
wh-
fixed now. Everything is working. SDBD is in full force today. Okay.
I wanted Brian to play some more music for us, but maybe in the second half. But the first half, I was looking. Okay, I was doing my Facebook stalking, and what did I find with Brian? I was like, "Whoa, you're gonna play this Saturday, right? At the Living Traditions, or wait, what's it called? Living Traditions Festival."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of many things I have coming up pretty soon.
What? One of many? Well, then you're only advertising too. And I have Buzzine and I have Desert Wind, which
Right.
Tony, why don't you tell us about your bands? Tell us your lineup. Tell us how many you're participating in, and tell us what we need to go to like this weekend. And then coming up.
Okay, yeah, I'll start with the bands I'm playing with this weekend. You've mentioned
Take your
Bazine
notes,
already.
people.
That's actually going to be Sunday at Living Traditions. And actually, yeah, Bazine is Saturday and Desert Wind will be Sunday. So
That would be
let's
a
see.
Saturday at 3:50 p.m. Right.
Yeah,
I
let me look
got
at
it
my
right
notes
here. It says 3:50
Living
p.m.
Traditions.
Buzzine.
Bazine, Saturday, May 17th at 3:45 p.m. on the amphitheater stage, which is the one right by the city library building.
I have not been there in years. I know
Buzzing.
exactly where that's at.
Yeah,
Buzzing
Desert
is
Wind
his Middle
Sunday
Eastern
at 5
band.
p.m. at on the same stage.
I got a quick message from the producer back here listening live on YouTube. He says that Ask Me Later needs to pull his volume up a little bit, please. That's just because we don't know how YouTube, everything changes on the YouTube. Once we hit that live button, all our sound goes different.
All right, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Try to boost it without going into the red here.
Great. That sounds good.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Even I am like it. Yeah. Okay.
Well, damn,
good.
I wish I was in the Wasatch Front this weekend.
Why? What do you see? What do you see here that's so
Well,
exciting?
well,
Oh,
he
for the
got it. Yeah, dude.
Middle Eastern.
You are part of this conversation, are you not?
I'm telling you, he's got so much stuff
told
going
you.
on. I don't even know
told
how he
you.
even practices.
Wait until
Kinda
after the
keeping it.
show to take your lewds. Okay.
I'm sharing. I'm sharing all these links on our Facebook page, so I got to make sure I got them. I have Bazine, I have Desert Wind, which I went to their website, and oh my god, that is the funnest website I've ever been to. There's a lot there, a lot of info, a lot of good info. I'm sharing that one with a star. But okay, anyway, let me take this list. Buzzing 345 at the Living Traditions Festival. That's just downtown Library Square, right downtown, the big clock outside. You can't miss it. And then what's after that? Saturday. Oh, that's Saturday.
Yeah, that's Saturday. Desert Wind will be Sunday at 5 p.m. on that same stage.
Sunday at 5 will be Desert Wind. Now, well, how would you describe that band? It's not really quite Middle Eastern. It's more.
It's kind of, I would call it.
New age, not new age, but it's got like a tradition.
Yeah, Desert Wind is basically the core of that group is Alan and Andelin Bachman. Alan is actually a rabbi now, so he'll be doing a presentation of music from what we call Jewish renewalism, but it has a very Middle Eastern flavor because it has Arabic percussion, and so it's kind of a Sephardic style of music.
See this? I actually have a cassette tape that I belly danced to, and I bought in 1997 of Desert Wind.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And yeah, I was like, wow. I know Middle Eastern, but when I went to their website, which was so fun, I mean, you got to go to this website. They have a fan page, they have links, but I couldn't really find a description, but they support culturally diverse traditions, perspectives, and community through music, dance, crafts, and fun. So they really, really like to communicate through music and come together with music, which hell yeah, that's how we get together. I don't communicate at all. I like to just dance. My vocabulary sucks.
And speaking of Desert Wind, we're actually doing a thing this coming Friday.
Oh, okay.
That's
Where's
another one of
this?
these many things I told you about that's coming up.
Yeah, let's get the list going. Friday, so
like
that's
I said,
before
the
Saturday. We should have started with this one.
Members of Desert Wind are Alan and Andelin, and they have a project that they started, which is a monthly in-person and live stream service, like prayer service. And they call it House of Prayer for All Peoples, and they infuse a lot of music into their services. So I'm part of the band that plays for that.
Oh my gosh. Is this every Friday or is it just this Friday?
It's usually the second Friday of every month.
Second Friday of every month. Is it kind of like a church? What would you call it? A gathering?
Yeah, it's just like it's a prayer service. It
Everybody
has
welcome.
some of the traditional Jewish rituals. You know, they say blessings over the candles and the wine and the bread at the end of the service. They remember those who have died recently, and they pray for healing for people who need it. So there's a lot of Jewish ceremony in it, but there are also a lot of invited guests from other religious traditions.
I love that. Yeah. I mean, like I said, that website was fabulous. I mean, I really liked it. I didn't not, I just thought it was like, and so, okay, yeah, I'm getting your bands all mixed up. We'll get into your other bands. To just go down the list. That was Friday, and every second Friday of the month is this. Everybody's welcome. That's a good,
Yep.
share that. And then Saturday we have the Buzzine
Mm-hmm.
at 3:45, and then on Sunday will be the same place with your band, with the band Desert Wind at 5:00 p.m.
5 o'clock. Yep.
And what's next on this list, you busy man?
Also on this Saturday at 11:15 in the morning, I'm going to be playing with a friend of mine. His name is Imad, and he's from Syria. He plays the oud. So it'll be him on the oud and me on percussion, playing for an event called Muslim Heritage Festival.
Oh,
Ah.
wow. How long's that been around? I have not heard of that.
I hadn't heard it before either. It just I found out about it recently, and he's the one that was invited to play, and then he invited me to join him. So.
Oh, that's gonna sound awesome. The oud and you on the percussion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Makes me want to go belly dance, but it sounds like you guys are gonna be at a Muslim Heritage Festival. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
I'm not sure how they'd react to
Praise
it.
the
but-
prophet. Peace be upon him.
Wait, that was Saturday at 11 a.m. Okay.
Yeah, about 11:15 is when we are downbeat, basically. But it's an all-day festival, so.
Okay. Adnan?
No, it's Imad is the one to be playing the main
Imad?
for this one. Yeah.
Spell that for me. Oh, never mind. I'll find it. Say it again. I'm really.
It's EMAD, Imad.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was gonna look up
Yeah.
somebody else and you. Awesome. And then, okay, busy Saturday for you, but
Yeah.
it's all fun
Busy. Hey, but you know what? A busy musician is a happy musician.
stuff. He's why he stays
Yeah,
busy. I
Even
wish
if
I
we
could
make
play an
tens of
instrument for
dollars.
real.
Right. Even if you're, hey, at least you're doing it, man. And that's what really matters. I see these young guys, going out to clubs, and they're bitching that they got to carry their amps, and they're bitching that they got to stay up until midnight. You're doing it, man. This is what you asked for. This is it.
Yeah.
What are you complaining about? But I digress.
Yeah, well, it reminds me of a meme that I saw that's kind of tangentially related. And it says, the first line says, if you can't have this, and it shows a picture of an orchestra. The next line says, without this, and it's a picture of a school band.
Right.
Right.
Right. Have you ever had a chance to listen to like Yasmin Hamdad?
I don't think so, no.
She's a Lebanese singer that she used to be in this band called Soap Kills. I think you might really enjoy her work. You should probably check her out. She was also in this movie called Last Lovers Left Alive, Last Two Lovers Left Alive, where she's singing in this club in Morocco, and she's amazing. You got to check her out.
Yep, one of our episodes, Tony featured all of his soundtrack of her music, and I posted some video of that movie on there with vampire movie. Yeah,
Yes.
my daughter
Yeah.
heard of it. Everybody loves it.
Yeah,
Everybody
Arabic
heard of this
vampire,
movie
right.
Again,
But
never watch stuff. You guys watch movies? I don't. All right. Okay. I know you're in like 3 more bands. I mean, are you doing anything with those guys? Or are you doing more stuff with Bazine and Desert Wind in them?
Yeah, I'm also in Cairo by Night. Cairo by Night is a band that has been around for at least 30 years. I joined them in 2006 after one of their drummers left and moved to Colorado. And that was Angus. I don't know if you remember him.
I actually do. I do. I remember him. Cairo by Night is one of the bands that I was very lucky to have belly danced with a couple of times, before I couldn't. I don't know what happened, but yeah, those guys are world renowned. I think they did a soundtrack for National Geographic TV show or something.
Yeah, I can't remember all the details of that. But
Something like that, but they're pretty famous. They have a lot of CDs out. In fact, I'll put a link to their Spotify on our page, and you can check them out. But I have T-shirts of them. Brian's part of that band. You guys are playing again?
we don't have any gigs coming up right now. We were trying to get into the Utah Arts Festival, but they sent us the rejection letter that everybody seems to get.
You're rejected.
Yeah,
That's not what it says.
Cabaret
that's
also.
Utah for you. That's Utah.
Well,
Yeah,
better
I
next,
know it all
better luck
too
next
well.
year. So far we are like Bazine, Desert Wind, then your duo, and does your duo what? I can't say his name. I'm sorry. Tony.
Who?
I don't know his name.
Who's name?
Amin.
Yeah, Emad.
Aman. Amin.
Emad, yeah.
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
EMAD, Emad.
Ahmed. And are you going by Bryan or Ask Me later on that? Little
Just
duo.
Bryan.
Bryan. The man of many trades, the jack of many trades. Okay, many. Okay, what's next on your list of bands?
The next band I can talk about is Orphans Cabaret.
That you can talk about?
That is a cool name for a band.
Oh my God, Tony.
That is
Don't
like
share
that
their
is
link.
like an
You are gonna poop your
yeah,
pants.
so
You're
like
gonna love it.
I swear to God, so like I belong to this group. It's called Rob Hammer, and is what it does is they collect doom and sludge metal from around the world. And some of the names of the bands that are coming out with these is just ridiculous. So there was a band today, and the name was Pigs, 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 Pigs.
6 times?
7. That was the name of the band. So you got to say Pigs 7 times.
I
And
don't
I'm
want to
like,
hashtag that,
But
please.
what was absolutely crazy to me is they were actually really good. It's like, okay, come on, guys. You guys are good, but you come it. Orphan Cabaret. Now
Orphans.
that is fucking rad.
How would you describe that band? To me, they remind me of a little bit of that Go-Go Bordel, a little bit, but a little bit more folky, folk.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that in there.
Like a little
The
bluegrass.
core of Orphans Cabaret is Bryan and Liesl, and they are fans of Diego's Umbrella and several other kind of
Diego's
like Eastern
Umbrella.
European punk bands and folk bands and all kinds of stuff like that. So
I bet Tony has a
Orphans
record of
Cabaret
them.
kind of grew out of another band that was called Wanagani. And
That's
Wanagani
right.
was a very heavily folk band, but a lot of the people left the band at some point. And then there were several songs that Bryan and Liesl had written together that didn't really fit into the genre of Wanagani. So they took those songs and incorporated into this new band, and those songs are what they call their Orphans. So it's the Orphans Cabaret.
Oh, and are they a little bit more rock and roll, or a little bit more punk, or
A little bit. It's
little
kind of, I would
harder?
call it dark cabaret.
like
A lot of the songs that she sings tell a story of the old fairy tales as they originally went, not the Disneyfied version. So it can be a little bit dark. And in fact, we are going to be playing at the Dark Arts Festival again this year. So
Oh wow, when is that?
that is going to be in October on
Mary
the
always
12th.
loves October 12th, the Dark Arts Festival. Let me guess, that's going to be at the Area 51.
Yeah. So it's a 3-day festival. It runs Friday through Sunday, or Saturday. Yeah, Friday through Sunday. We're playing on Sunday the 12th, and we go on at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock
Doors open at
PM.
6. So.
Wait, PM, right? 10 p.m.
Yeah.
I will be so loaded if I go there at 10 p.m. I'm not the only one who drinks here. I guess I
Yeah.
am.
So yeah, I don't drink, but I still love to go to shows. Okay, and
He goes
man,
to them.
it's like
Right.
when I go to a show now, I'm just like, okay, hopefully they have a place to sit down. No place to sit down.
Yeah.
Okay, well I gotta sit down with everybody else, and then by like 11 o'clock, my legs are shot to shit. I'm like, okay, now I gotta drive 2 hours home. So
And I
but-
end up in jail.
yeah, but I still enjoy going to shows. I've got a great show coming up in October. I'm gonna go see the legendary Pink Dots, and San Francisco. That should be fun.
Yeah, Mr. Darren Sheep was jealous of that one. So I'm going to put a link of Orphans Cabaret on our
By all means, because
well,
I actually
Tony
want to
sees
dig
them
that
all,
up
and
myself. So
on that. You know what? They're an award-winning band.
yeah,
Oh.
I'm definitely gonna dig them up. But I think we do need to take a
So
break.
I'm just going to share them right to you. Just click right on there, Tony. It's yours. And I still have to join the mycrypt.com. Don't worry, Darren. I'm going to do it. It's just been hella busy. I'm trying to learn over here. Okay. All right. Next, Orphans Cabaret. Award-winning. Okay. What's up?
Okay, we got to take a break.
We do. Let's do a record of the day real quick before we take a break.
Record of the day today is something that I I love this record. I don't know if you guys are into this type of music or not, but like if it's just been like a horrible day, you get home, you're like, what am I going to listen to? This record always puts a smile on my face.
Cigarettes After Sex.
This is a great record.
You should have sent me a clip of that, and we would have had a little listen peek. Oh wait, no, I have some stuff here. I have surprises. All right. Well,
Very
hey, will you
nice,
take
very
us out,
mellow.
Tony?
Huh?
Take us out for the break real quick.
Well, you got it. You got it. You got it. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to SDBD. We really appreciate it. And Brian appreciates it. And Shasha appreciates it. And then anybody else that doesn't appreciate it can kiss my ass. Anyway, we're going to take a little bit of a break now, but come on back for the second half. I've got a feeling this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What are drums?
Drums comes from, there's an ancient word, an Egyptian word called drumoko, which means music cylinder with plastic heads and snares underneath. Not to be confused with drugs. Guys, we cannot stress this enough.
I think a lot of people do confuse drum kit and drug kit.
There was a dad who was talking to me. He's like, oh, my kid just got him a new drug kit. And I'm like,
Dude, yeah, time out. I've never seen you play drums.
I saw you play drums in my fantasies.
In my fantasy, you are so naked, playing just one little drum.
That's reality.
Into the deepest jungles went Pressman toy makers looking for something new. The secret they brought back for you is incredible. The Pressman Witch Doctor Head Shrinkers Kit. Plastic flesh, mixing cauldron, petrifying potion. Just pour it into the mold and in minutes you can add monster hair. Paint it with a coloring kit included or make up your own decorations. In 24 hours the heads shrink down. Now shrunken heads for all occasions. Collect them, swap them, give them to your Witch Doctor friends. You can always cook up more with Pressman's Witch Doctor Head Shrinkers Kit.
He's pushing his way through. He's trying to fight that car, but the car seems to have the upper hand. Oh, he's got a little bit of pushback there. Oh no, he just got ran over and chewed up by the tires. I guess that's another one for the cars. I mean, wouldn't the cars always win? Hey, listen. Is your mouth tiny and small? Then why don't you come down a little bit? Little bit. Where the food is tiny. It looks like regular food, but really tiny. You can put it in your mouth and eat it. Nothing gets stuck in your lips. It's just tiny and fits right in. Fits right in. Little bits. You hungry? Come on down. Little bits. Eat some shit, you stupid bitch. Just kidding.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
everybody, welcome back.
Belly dancer. Oh, sorry. I was going to bring us in back at the second. We don't communicate.
By all
We
means,
never
by all
communicate.
means, by all means. You take it. You take it.
Welcome back. We're back. SDBD with me, Shasha, Tony in the corner, and
Hello.
Ask Me Later. Bryan, Ask Me Later. Man of many bands. I don't know how he has time to practice. We're only halfway through the list. Not kidding. Anyway, we left off on Orphans Cabaret, which
Yeah.
Tony will like the best. I know. I know Tony's gonna
I
like
love
that.
the name already. I mean, I can't
Wait.
wait to start ticking for them.
What was the band's name? He said, Brian, that was like a dark punk that orphan. That what was the band's name? You said it right before Orphans
Diego's
Cabaret.
Umbrella.
Yeah, Diego's Umbrella. Have you heard of that, Tony?
I have not, but I am
Can't you
curious.
listen to that should have dead air.
Yeah,
Diego's
why are you having dead air?
I dropped stuff. Anyway, that's TMI for everybody out there. They don't know what's happening over here. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube live now, you are very lucky because you get to watch it in the raw. I actually clean up the audio a little bit and before I put it up on the feed, so it goes out to the listening platforms where you don't have to watch it. You can just listen to it. You don't have to see the train wreck. But sometimes it's fun to know what you're going to be in for. Warning. Anyway,
Oh, so thrash Mexican Budapest. That sounds rad, and I can't wait to listen to this song.
What? Huh?
It's by the Diego's Umbrella.
Oh, you're looking.
They have a
stuff
song. Yeah, they have a song called "Thrash Mexican Budapest," and there's a
Okay,
video
this
for it,
sounds like
dude.
something
Yeah,
you're
this
gonna
is
get
gonna be
into.
rad, dude. As soon as I get off with you guys, I'm gonna turn the monitors on and pump up the
Check that out.
pump up the
I want
board.
to see it on record of the day one of these days.
Right.
Okay, ask me later. Tell me what band are you still in? I mean, you're not doing that Wanagani anymore because they turned into Orphans Cabaret.
Right.
And a lot of Desert Wind is Bazine is only 3 people. That's
Yeah.
just you and Raj, which I know for many years, but I only know, I can't believe I know him more than my family, but I don't know him. And then who is the third person on the keyboard?
That's Adnan. He switches between the oud and the keyboard.
You guys are amazing. That's probably my favorite band out of all of your bands. All right, so what do we have coming up next? I think we are on Sunday. Wait, we're in October. We really hopped all the way to October?
Yeah, well, I skipped October because we were talking about Orphans Cabaret, but
Oh yeah. Okay, let's back up. Back to May. What else is on our list to go see?
well, the next thing on my calendar is going to be just running the sound at one of Thea's dance shows. She has on June 13th on a Friday at the Mid-Valley Performing Arts Center. She has a show. Her theme this year is Circus. She has a different theme for the show every year, but it's meant to be high production values, nice theater, nice lighting, nice sound, and everything.
Oh, well, Tony, you know what? I better share this link because I'm going to be dancing in that show with Sunda Large. Surprise!
Is that your next performance?
Yeah. So
Oh,
thank you for that plug. I didn't think about that, but yeah, June
Which
13th
theater is
is a
this gonna be?
Friday, and Sunda Large will be performing there. You're going to be doing the sound. Brian is also the sound guy for all of the belly dancing and all of these shows throughout the whole valley.
What theater is it at?
Mid-Valley Performing Arts Center.
Did that used to be anything else,
No,
or is it a newer
I think
place?
it's a
New.
relatively new building.
Oh, okay.
Fancy. Dress up, you guys. Wear tie, tuxedo.
Oh,
I mean,
black
it's
tie.
fun.
Black
The girls
tie.
get to wear your fancy clothes. I mean, it's fun. Yeah, June 13th. I will see you there, Brian.
Yeah,
Cool.
It's in Taylorsville.
Yep, it's in Taylorsville now. It used to be at the Rose Wagner Theater downtown, Tony. There next. I don't know if you remember Bandaloops if you were in Sacramento. By then, okay, yeah, it's out.
Dude, like the places that I remember in Salt Lake, they're probably not there anymore.
Yeah, it's
pretty
a PF
sure.
Chang's now.
Well, I mean, like I saw the Violent Femmes play at the Triad Center.
Mm-hmm.
Not there anymore.
No, time warp. Tony, you've been gone. You're 50. You've been gone way too long.
I left Utah in 1997. Yeah, I've been gone
When
for a long time.
Brian started drumming. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same year. I moved to Salt Lake in '92 and haven't left yet. So
And I remember Brian from Grecian Gardens doing the sound for Thea's belly dance shows. I would start dancing there in 1999. So just 2 years later. Yep. I knew him before all that hair. Turn around, Brian. Let's see. Show him that you and Tony have some competition here. His hair is like way long. And so is Tony's. Like, like you can't even see it, just like all the way down. Yeah, when I first met Bryan, his hair was up there by his headphone there. It was very short. Very short. Same with Tony, you. No, you
Yeah.
had a mullet.
I
You
had a
had
mullet, dude, in
you had
high
a mullet.
school. I had a mullet. Well,
Straight up
dude,
mullet.
look,
You had a very
I
strong
was living in Carbon County, dude, in the 80s. Of course I had a mullet.
mullet.
And
You're
my
not allowed
metallic
in there,
t-shirt
too.
and my super tight jeans and my white high top sneakers.
Yep, totally remember Tony the mullet.
I had a mullet. Yes, I did. And like long bangs.
I'm gonna find that little picture of you and post that.
Oh,
All right. So what else do we have, Bryan? I'm run out of my list here.
Well,
You
I
got nothing
haven't
left.
posted anything about this yet, but in August, there is a church that Raj goes to. It's a Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living, and I actually
I know
go
where
there
that is.
every Sunday as well. And Raj runs the sound and the live stream every Sunday, and I'm there. I either help with the slideshow that has the lyrics on it so people can sing along, or I help with the switching for the live stream because it's multi-camera.
Oh, okay. So production over there, and is that church or it's like it's every Sunday?
Yeah, every Sunday.
Wow,
At
you're
11
working every
o'clock.
Sunday. 8 o'clock,
11.
11 o'clock. Now, is that the place that's on 9th East? Do you have that address? Is everybody welcome?
Yeah, everyone's welcome. It's 7th East and 45th South.
Okay, that's a different place, but has Raj been doing that for like many, many years?
Yeah, for a long time.
I'm going to share a short story about my son. My son, though, passed away, Alex. His grandma, his dad's mom, she's the type that would babysit him when he was younger and take him to every kind of different church. And she would take him to like a Sikh or, every different kind of church that you could go to. And she took him when he was 5 to that church you're talking about. And she said, I know that guy. He's at the Grecian Gardens drumming in the belly dance show. So, yeah, Alex went there that young to that church and saw him. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know you guys are still doing that. Well, I didn't know you were part of it.
Yeah,
But, okay,
I wasn't part
every
of it
Sunday.
until relatively recently. Raj basically needs help because he's trying to do multiple things all at the same time, and it's kind of a mental load, and he hasn't taken a vacation for several years, so he's been doing it every Sunday. He's probably taken maybe 1 or 2 Sundays off in that all that time.
Holy smokes. Yeah, here I'm talking about like over a
Mad about his
decade
faith.
ago.
Yeah, I'm mad about his faith, man. That's pretty good.
Wow. Okay. Wow. You are busy as F. Oh, yeah.
But I mention that because every once in a while, actually like once a month, I believe, they'll bring in what they call special music. They'll invite a band or like a solo artist to come in and perform a couple of songs during their service.
Ah.
And they have asked me if I would do that for them on August 10th.
Oh, okay. Okay. August 10th. And what instrument are you going to play?
I'll be ringing a guitar for that.
Nice. What kind of music do you play on the guitar? Just you and the guitar? Just you and the guitar?
Well, me and the guitar, and I'm hoping that the band will be able to back me up.
Nice.
But
Well,
for
I
the
would wanna
service,
see.
I plan to do a couple of tunes, and one of them is "Fly Like an Eagle."
Whoa. Okay.
Steve
Wow.
Miller Band.
Yep.
That's going to be way cool.
Hey,
Hell yeah. All right. That's surprising to me. I thought it'd be something like, what I'm used to seeing you play. That'd be
And I think my other song, I'm almost sure that I'll also be doing "Listen to the Music" by the Doobie Brothers.
of course.
Oh yeah. Okay, that one. Yeah, that'd be really. Is someone going to record this? Well, I guess what is it? Church? You don't record in church, huh?
Well, yeah, Raj live streams it, and he records every live
Oh,
stream.
what for
most-
YouTube?
Yeah, most churches live stream.
Oh, okay. Well, give me the YouTube address. You got it?
Okay. Yeah, their website is spirituallyfree.org.
Spirituallyfree.org. That
Yeah.
sounds easier than me taking. I'm just going to go there and check that out. Wow. Okay. The list of links that I'll be sharing on our Facebook page is going to be super informational. I mean, it'll be like just a plethora of info of what's
And
coming up.
I have a date to give you as well.
Okay, let's add to the list. What do you have?
You ready? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
So June 14th is the after party for Sinister Creature Con here in Sacramento, and strong possibility that I might be working their board for their live action of Rocky Horror for the after party.
Heck yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Okay, that was
Big
the
little
what
budge,
creature?
but huh?
The what creature con?
Oh, Sinister Creature Con here in
Sinister
Sacramento.
Creature con.
It's the after party on Saturday for the live action Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And what part are you going to be playing in that
I'm
Rocky
not.
Horror? Come on, Tony. Throw some hot dogs or
God.
wear some fishnets or whatever they do.
No. I just set it up the mics, set up
You're
the
just going to be
sound,
set up. All
and
right.
and work the board the night. I don't want to get hit with water, and I don't.
Not participating. Oh, that's the funnest part.
Oh yeah.
My gosh. Bryan and all of these bands. I see another band here that I saw on your thing. I have never heard of you in this band. What is this band? What is this Red Eye Donnas?
Oh, that's kind of just like a basement band that just some friends and I used to be in. It was Roger just kind of had rehearsals in his basement every Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Every once in a
okay.
while we go out to play somewhere, and Red Eye Donnas is just what Roger came up with.
Nice. So you guys aren't playing anywhere soon?
No, we haven't done any rehearsals for a long time, so.
All right. Well, what else? Do you have anything else? Because you're going to share. Are you going to play an instrument for us tonight?
Yeah, I'm set up to play a number of different instruments. Just kind of depends on how the day goes, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to let Tony be the guide of that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Whatever instrument he decides on choosing to play for us tonight.
Oh.
Do you have what else do we have on your list of recent projects?
Actually, I think we've gone through everything.
Okay. Well, dang, that's a long list. That was only going to be from May to June, and then after
you go all the way to October, man.
Yeah.
Well, and then October, at the Dark Arts Festival. But of course,
Oh,
he'll be
what is
doing
that
sound and
actually, the
stuff
Dark
for
Arts
various
Festival?
belly dance festivals in between.
What is the Dark Arts Festival?
Mary likes it because it's sexy and gothic and dark.
Really?
Yeah, that's what she
So-
says. She's like, I'm gonna wear my sexiest dark stuff.
So it's Confetti's in 1990.
Yeah, a little bit more darker now that they have those Amazon and Temu things that you can buy. So it's now people can get really imaginative.
Risque.
Yeah, not just saran wrap now,
All the Instagram models come out, that kind of thing.
if that's what you call them. When I didn't go there, but I've been to Area 51 before when this was kind of all starting. And I remember somebody wrapped up in fruit roll-ups, but they were strapped to a bed. I don't know. It's dark. It's art, and there's lots of music and dancing. And
Sounds like it-
Mary's
sounds
gonna
like it.
actually try and get us to dance there.
Sounds like a
Somewhere,
Crash
yeah.
Worship concert. You remember that band Crash Worship?
No,
So that's exactly what that would.
it's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up and see if it is. Well. So, hey, Tony, do you have anything
Yes.
you would like to know about Bryan Askmi later? Oh, gosh, because you know what? Because I'm going to also share, Bryan, you also you have that website where you have your poetry, your WordPress.
Oh, yeah.
He works for City Weekly. Did you know that? You know what the City Weekly is,
Do
Tony?
not know what City Weekly is. No.
You know how the cities all have their own newspaper? Like you probably have a Sacramento Weekly, and it has like your like your tattoo shops and your
Yeah,
like
it's called the
sugar
News and
house area.
Review. Yeah, it's called the Sac
Like a
News.
Slug magazine, sort of.
Right, right. It's got all the prostitutes in the back, and yeah.
Exactly. Massage, back crack,
Right,
and wax.
right. In out call only. Oh yeah, I know him well.
City Weekly. Yeah, Bryan works there.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's very popular and trendy. I think it's cool. But yeah, that's what he does. Was I supposed to tell where you worked? Please don't go stalk him, anybody. I'm
No, it's
sorry.
fine. As long as we're talking about Salt Lake City Weekly, we could also mention the Utah Beer Festival, which the paper hosts every year.
Oh, okay. I'm down for that. That's going to be the first link I share.
Is it still
Is the
3.2%? Or can you guys drink like 6% beer now?
Oh, we went up. We went up.
You went up. Okay.
Percentage. We went up to 4 or something.
Oh, okay.
Utah
Yeah,
Beer Festival?
last time I was there, it was 3.2.
Yeah, we'd go to Wyoming and risk our whole future for 3.5.
Why go to Wyoming, dude? Wendover has Nevada's largest liquor store.
Yeah, and what they mean by that is that none of the prices are very much changed, but you can buy a very large bottle of Crown Royal about the size of me. That's what they mean. Joking. Sorry. Okay, I'm back.
I've never stopped there. I just seen it on the freeway. Big Bob's or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually go there to get our bottles. Just they are a little bit bigger than here.
Oh, okay.
I shouldn't say that. We don't. We used to do that. We don't do that anymore. So, what was that? The
That's
Utah Beer Festival?
that's against the law.
I don't break the law. Okay, Utah Beer Festival.
Yeah, I'm going to do something sneaky and share my screen here like this.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Ah,
Yay! God, why
It-
didn't I have
I-
you sharing screen?
I would like to do that.
2020, the Gateway.
Fortunately,
right.
I don't drink anymore. I'm boring.
Sure, they have non-alcoholic beer if you just
Boring.
want to get foamy.
Yeah, I don't drink either. So
Well,
I mean, I do miss beer and I do miss having fun, but
look,
there's a time
ciders.
to say, I've had it.
yeah, if I were to go to this, then it would be for the live music.
The music, right.
Yeah.
Who's playing? Are you playing?
No, I'm not playing it as.
Okay, but yeah, City Weekly, I'm sure they got some good stuff lined up.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
on this same Saturday, the 16th, is also the day that Forboda is hosting the Utah Summer Dance Festival.
Sundelarge will be in that also. That's going to be the same week. Thank you. I didn't even know when that was yet.
Yeah.
It's 16th and 17th.
Dude, one of these days, I'm just gonna show up to one of your shows, dude. I'm not even gonna tell you that I'm coming, and I'm me and
Like
Ken
when I
gonna
showed up
pop
to your
in the
doorstep?
audience. Yeah, like that.
Well, I knew you'd always say no. Okay, let's see. I got him. Oh, okay. Message from the producer back there. He'd like to let you guys know that the beer in the stores here in Utah is now at to 5%. That's why we're actually feeling a little good here.
Ah, nice, nice. But you still can't buy beer on Sunday, right?
Not at the liquor store.
Oh, okay.
Liquor store is closed and closes at 10, opens at 11. They have a line. Awesome. Well, did you decide what instrument you're going to play for us tonight?
Well, I have a couple of options. I can play an Orphans Cabaret tune from here, and I can play the bass along to that song.
Mhm.
I can.
You have a parlor guitar right there?
have a what?
Acoustic parlor?
Oh, that's an Eastman guitar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, play something.
Yeah, he's gonna play. I'm gonna try and do a share screen too, since he was able to do that without us cracking. Well, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do that because I'm going through OBS Studio,
Oh, you are?
so I can select my inputs. I have a number of different scenes. Like I have this one over here with my 2 camera setup, and that's so you can see me playing drums. And I have-
Oh, jeez.
And I have just
Very
the
cool.
drum camera there, and I can do the webcam like this.
I
and
am
can show my
working
desktop.
on that. I'm working on that. Yeah, put that up. That's some Orphans Cabaret video there. Like, that's some really good quality video. I watched that on YouTube. That was very good. I like that. That was a cool,
This is a video that John
yes.
Whipple put together for us.
very good.
And
That was
John
kick-ass.
Whipple is one of the people in a band called Tycoon Machete.
Is that from here?
Yeah.
Another great band name. Dude.
Very creative.
We have a lot
Well-
of good. We have a Folk Hogan, which is another local band.
Wait, you guys are Folk Hogan?
No, but they're friends of ours.
Another
Oh, I was like,
good
yeah, I
band
always
name.
see them. I don't remember.
You guys got great band names, man.
Then there's Advent Horizon. They're one of my favorite local Utah.
Those guys are
bands.
from Helper. I
Oh,
remember they
really?
played at the Helper Arts Festival when
Yeah, they did.
Bryan came and drummed for us while we belly danced. And Advent Horizon was there, and they were like some kids, 16, 17-year-olds, huh?
From
Yeah,
Helper.
they're all in their 20s now, and they've released, I think, their third LP now.
Very
They played
good.
a show
Helper.
at the Pearl
Mhm.
last
They
year.
were
for
playing
their
at the
CD
Helper
release
Arts
party.
Festival.
That's badass.
They're
Advent
basically
Horizon.
prog rock. There's very strong influence by Rush and Yes and all that kind of stuff. So
Hey, man, I need to go home for a visit. There's
Yeah,
bands now there. Dude, I got to go home for a visit.
man. Growing up and getting better those days. Well, what was the other instrument if it was not the bass?
I have my acoustic guitar back there. I have my Native American flute here that I played at the end of yesterday's thing.
Okay, you already did that one. That was
Yep.
awesome.
And I have all of my hand drums here. So
Okay, we heard some drumming. What do you think, and Tony? Some bass guitar or some guitar? Does that mean bass?
Say something. Yeah, play it.
All right, Orphans Cabaret bass is what we're going for. The bass to the song.
Hear it.
all right, let me go grab it and see if I can set something up here.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't see you though. I still see the orphans.
Let me see. I may be able to fix that.
Doing that. Tony, dead air, hurry. You want me to pull out Box of Nonsense? Tell me something. Second record of the day.
Second, I didn't pull the second record. Of
Okay,
this.
just close your eyes and touch one and pull it out. Right behind you on the shelf. No peeking. Oh, you're peeked. Oh, you peeked and second chose. Okay. Scorpion. Oh, Jerry's a big Scorpions fan. Blackout.
I dug into the
Everybody's
metal
listening.
sides. Something was coming out, and I was like, "Am I embarrassed that I own that?" And so I stopped myself.
Oh,
You
okay.
you have
Okay.
these- you know, you
What
have these-
was it?
you
Was it
have
that
these-
Blink 182 we talked about?
No, but you do have these. What are they called? Guilty pleasures, and I think that was one of. I think it was Poison or something. And
Oh, yes. No, guilty pleasure. That is a classic.
that is a
Awesome.
guilty pleasure.
Hell yeah. Oh, nothing but a good time. Number one. Looking for nothing. Oh, please, no, don't make me sing. Somebody. Okay, where's my box of nonsense? See, I wasn't even prepared.
Don't get better than this.
There you go. Keep doing it. So I have pictures on my phone of Brian's got his drum set he is redoing. I was trying to get a picture of him in that orphans thing I saw. I don't want to mess up my share screen yet. I mean, we barely sounding good. I don't want to start screwing stuff up. I mean, maybe next time I can fly through. But
All right, you know, my
oh,
drum cam has frozen.
no.
So the picture you see there is just a frame that it grabbed while I was not sitting there.
Oh,
I'll see if
I
can
was
do that.
looking for that one where they have a Orphans Cabaret picture of you. It looks like you're on the cover of Rolling Stone. That was a good one. I found it. Check out. I thought this is a really good pic. I don't know if you
Big
got
top.
a glare.
Oh, yeah, that was Orphans Cabaret's
Oh,
debut
wow.
at the Metro.
Hard on the phone, but there we go. So that's kind of their style. It's very cool.
Right.
Nice. Okay. Well, Tony, sing us a song.
Song? I don't have a song to sing. Do I? I don't think I sing. Hey, is that a Clockwork Orange behind you?
Oh, Janae has lots of them. They're just. Oh yeah.
No, that is that a record? No. Right there, straight back.
Oh.
Right there where your hand is, yes.
Oh no, this is a poster.
Oh, okay. That, I thought that was a Clockwork Orange record.
Oh, it's not a set. No, like, do they have a soundtrack or something?
Of
I mean,
course.
of a record of I've got a soundtrack.
I own
I
it.
looked at the soundtrack. I didn't know they had a record. But
Yes.
let me know when you're ready, Brian, because I just didn't want any dead air while you're prepping. So I actually pulled out Tony's favorite little thing of mine. It's called Box of Nonsense. Oh, we got it. Okay.
Is that coming
Saved
through?
by the bass.
Coming through.
Very nice. Oh yeah.
I like to play with the harmonics.
Like that.
All right, I'm going to start this little tune here.
Okay.
I'm not sure if my audio from the video is coming through.
Not on my end.
Nope, I don't think it is.
Oh, for your end?
Well, just a little stuff.
Oh, you mean the audio thing?
And it sounds like no, it's gone. I was echoing for a little bit, but
Oh, it went away?
okay, I see audio coming through my desktop. Let me check my Zoom settings. Let's see which output I'm using for my audio.
Yeah. Because like I was saying, I do have my favorite little segment called Box of Nonsense. Tony loves it.
And watched his life flashing in a pan. A dead man cutting up a kitchen rug to cover up the hole he'd dug. Don't go gambling. Don't bet your soul on a savior man. You don't know.
Well, I don't think I can do it that way.
What? Oh, you mean with the bass and that?
Yeah, because to play along with it, I have to hear it, but I can't hear it.
Oh, you don't have a monitor type thing. This is what
Oh.
Bryan actually came and helped me with a fundraiser we had for Alex's dad in 2022. And we didn't really have a monitor, but we got through it.
It works, right?
Yeah.
So I'll play the track. We'll see how that works.
Okay.
Is that coming through?
That's great.
He met a fortune
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Wow, that's my
Very
favorite song
cool.
off of there.
Very
That
cool.
was
That was
badass.
amazing.
The
That was
pipe, Orphans Cabaret.
orphan.
Bryan Askmi later. Bassist extraordinaire. Awesome. I really like that setup too that you did. I
Yeah,
love
that was sick. That was pretty good, dude. That made my day today. Thank you.
This is fun. Brian, you gotta come back so we can hear the next instrument. Come back with us.
Yeah.
We'll do another lineup of I'm sure you'll have us a long ass lineup of events. Do you even have time to practice or you just show up and you already know?
Well, there's some projects I'm part of that only happen a couple times a year, maybe. So,
Okay, it
like,
just
we
seems
just had
like
a
a very-
rehearsal yesterday with Vizine for this Saturday, and that's pretty much all the preparation we do for that. So,
There you go. That's how you know that's the best band. All right. Well, hey, oh my gosh, we got to end on that because that was
We
so
gotta
badass.
end.
I
Yeah, we
gosh.
gotta go. My wife is waiting for me to have dinner, and I still have to shower.
All right, I'll
Get ready
have
for work tomorrow.
I'll
Thank
have
you, Brian, for
Thank you.
been really nice meeting you, dude. Maybe
Yeah,
you
thanks
make
for
your way
having
out
me.
to California. You look me up, dude. You got a place.
Hang out a
Thank you.
minute. All right, we'll see you. Thank you, Brian.
Take care, everybody.
Whoops, that was the wrong thing.